It's the 55th episode of the Elite Cosplay Podcast. I'm Holly.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Rebecca.
Yahoo! The day this podcast comes out, which is on a Monday, we are releasing our Emerald City Comic-Con photo shoot signups.
Oh, so soon.
Yeah, it's only 2 weeks after SakuraCon, so gotta do that.
Since we're already sold out on SakuraCon.
Yeah, so if you wanted to work with us at SakuraCon and you're also going to Emerald City, this is your chance. I think we're only going to have about 6 spots open though.
Well, we're going to do 2 days.
Yeah, so it's a lot smaller than SakuraCon. But Emerald City is like 4 days this year. It's longer. Usually it's only 3, but now it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, did we tell you that Kyle was like, oh, my friends invited me to Emerald City, so I'm going to go. And we're like, oh, you got a ticket? And he's like, no. I'm like, dude, it's so... I'm like, you can go. I go, I looked and I go, you can go on Sunday.
Or Friday, probably.
Yeah, it was like one of the... It was like Thursday and Sunday, I think, or something. Yeah. And he was like, what? Sold out?
Real life.
And then...
Real life, Kyle.
And then...
This is how we live.
And then he's like, well, I can just probably get on Craigslist. And Kevin's like, yeah, for like double the price. Kyle, if you're listening, which I know you're not, but sometimes you do.
Life is hard sometimes.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway. Yahoo! Guys, Rebecca received an email this week. We told everybody last week that they could email Rebecca at
All I really wanted was one email.
Just one?
More than one would have
been too much.
What if you get a better one next week, though?
Overwhelmed me.
Like a more romantic one.
From the same person?
No, a different person.
Oh.
A bigger admirer.
Every week. Maybe we'll
like
read
once
them out
a
loud
week.
every week, and then the next person has to one-up that person.
Right.
That would be fantastic.
This email's pretty long. Or on my phone it looks long. I bet if you look at the computer it's like 2 lines or something. Anyways, it's titled, Hello, Rebecca. With lots of L's and O's.
I love L's and O's.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so excited to message you. I have several prepared questions.
Oh my gosh, I have no prepared answers. Did you Google my answers for me?
Oh. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have written you a script. Yep. Anyways, I need to get to the tab. I'm not prepared, even though I said I was. Okay. It said, first, have you ever thought to cosplay the princess from Eternal Sonata? This is the princess. I've never heard of this.
She's adorable.
Sonota is the last word. I don't know. Sonata.
Look how cute she is.
She's super cute. I like her weapon.
Yeah, the weapon would be really fun. Oh, and the small dog.
Oh, Max.
I have a small dog.
Yeah.
Be perfect for that. Oh my goodness. No, I hadn't thought about it.
There's the answer.
Are
you thinking about it now?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now.
You could walk around with Max.
I could.
Take him out cosplaying. Does the dog have an outfit?
No, it's just like a collar.
Yeah, a little ribbon or something.
The next question this person asked is something I was actually going to discuss on the podcast, so I'm going to wait until after this email is done, and then we'll all discuss it. So I'm skipping this question, because it was something I was already planned on talking about.
Wait, I'm confused.
There's a second question. Oh. But we're going to talk about it later, because I had already planned to talk about it before this person wrote the email, and then they asked it, and I was like, okay. Since you're so passionate about pleats... This sentence is, I think they missed a word, so I don't really understand the sentence, but we're going to try to figure it out together.
All right.
Since you're so passionate about pleats, would you make a petticoat for a costume? Maybe out of them, yeah. Probably.
You mean like on the back? Like over the butt? Like...
Probably. A petticoat, or a whole all the way around of
petticoat
pleats.
That's just made of pleats.
Like kind of Victorian style.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fabric.
Rebecca's rubbing herself right now.
Sorry.
Would you? That'd be a lot of freaking pleats.
That would be a lot of pleats. That would be probably the most ambitious thing I've sewn.
It's just like, because you're not even sewing fabric, really, you're just pleating the whole time.
I'd have to get one of those machines.
The pleat foot. Pleat tube. Oh,
'Cause
fabric.
I mean, basically, it's a pleat tube.
Yeah.
You're gonna be making.
A pleat tube.
Rebecca said she would, but it would be very ambitious.
Yeah. I like how you're challenging me.
But you're getting her going. With the Vocaloid concert coming to Seattle, are you interested in going?
Are you talking about the Justin Bieber concert on March 9th?
No, the Vocaloid.
Is he a Vocaloid?
Oh my god.
I had no idea that was happening.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that's fantastic. Is it
I think
Seattle
we-
Center?
I think
No,
we talked about
it's
it.
WAMU.
It's the WAMU Theater.
There's still seats open. I checked the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't know why. I just think
Because
someone.
we talked about it.
And maybe that was it. No, it was someone
What's her
from
butt
work
wanted
brought
to
it up.
go?
Yeah. Carmen
wanted to go.
I have to clear something up. I only know that Bieber's coming here on March 9th because I live next to the sign.
Oh yeah, we both of us live in the same neighborhood, and there's like blaring signs all the time that are like, this person's coming.
I told everyone at my work. They pretended like they weren't interested, but
They totally were.
they were.
Anyways, Rebecca didn't know the concert was
No,
happening.
I didn't even know it was happening, but, I'm not very...
It's next.
in.
It's late this year, right?
Rebecca and I think it's this summer. Rebecca and I had a chance to go at Anime Expo
Oh, yeah.
2011.
Yeah.
For free, I think.
We were like...
I think it was for free. I think if you had an Anime Expo ticket, you could just go.
You just had to go pick up an additional ticket.
a wristband or something. And we were like, oh, maybe. And then after it was over, we were like, we should have probably gone to that.
Like, it was the best thing ever. This is the future of the rest of the world.
It was one of those things where we were like too lazy. Instead, we bought a tub of ice cream and sat in our hotel room.
And it melted by the side of my bed.
Because we didn't have a freezer.
You got too much energy and threw magic cards around.
Yeah. That's what we did instead.
Yeah. So, you gotta go this time.
Oh, jeez.
If you did go, would you go in costume?
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
She'd get all decked out.
How would you not go dressed up?
Yeah, you'd be really like kind of lame-o if you, right? If you just like showed up in regular clothes at a Vocaloid concert.
Well, I would treat it with the same energy as like a convention. When people show up in regular clothes, I'm like,
bummer.
you're bumming me out because I've gone to conventions in regular clothes and been bummed out.
Right, because you're like, oh, I wish I could.
Yeah,
have
you're just like,
been in
oh
that.
wow, I'm just not right here. Yeah, so I definitely would dress up.
It's April 23rd, by the way.
Oh, that's in like 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2 months. I don't know what day it is. How do you feel about hologram concerts in general?
I think they're actually pretty neat. Specifically,
This is like
probably
interview
the
Rebecca
neatest
hour.
part, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pretty much this is what that is. Is maybe to see the full set of the Beatles in concert, or like Jimi Hendrix in concert,
Or like the Tupac one.
Yeah. So you could see
Them. Yeah, someone that's
and
passed
it
on.
would be really high tech, and it would just look like them, kind of experience that,
Yeah.
There's a lot of fans of people that are gone, David Bowie, and we could see them.
Right. Because they have enough footage.
Yeah, and I like that, and I like how it doesn't even have to be a human, so it could be as crazy of a person as you want.
I think
so,
the
you're
Gorillaz
not-
did it.
Well, yeah, they kind of started with that whole cartoon band situation. So I like it. I think it's
Right.
cool,
Sorry.
and I think it's going to get
The Gorillas.
bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I think so too. Like in the future, like stars won't even like have to go to concerts anymore. They can do a concert everywhere in the U.S. on the same night,
And everyone's head would just explode.
and they would just be a hologram.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have to like fly there.
It's like that Portlandia episode.
What
we
one?
watched where they didn't even go to the concert. They just had a drone fly to the concert for them.
Yeah, they're like watching the concert through a drone that they sent there. Do you go to conventions for guests, panels, or a different reason? I think you go for cosplay.
I could spend 13 hours, not do a gosh darn thing at the convention.
Yeah.
But being in the outfit is enough of an activity for me.
Yeah. You go to stuff though. There's things that
I'll go to panels.
Yeah.
But really, the most
You like
important
going to the
reason
fashion
is being
show.
in an outfit. Yeah, I'm in a fashion show, and
But she doesn't go like for the.
No, and
she just happens to go to those panels.
in anime conventions, I'm less interested in the panels than like Comic-Con. I actually would go, for the artists and stuff.
Yeah.
I would actually be a bit more constructive about Comic-Con, and I'm not really sure why that was that important, but it was different for me. I don't know.
They are different.
Like, I need to plan out my whole day.
Even though people go to both, they're organized differently.
Maybe it's because SakuraCon stuff, I'm just too interested looking at everyone or something.
Yeah. Okay, do you think people cosplay more at anime cons?
I think if you're into anime and into that aesthetic, you're gonna get more bang for your buck at that convention. At Comic-Con, you got all over the place. I mean, you got superheroes, which don't do as much for me unless they're really complicated.
Right. Speaking of drones, there's a drone flying. It's behind the tree now, but
great, we got drones.
But don't you think that at anime cons, because people cosplay as superheroes like to anime cons, and they do like video game characters, and they do anime, do you think anime cons have more of like people feel like they can cosplay anything, and at Comic Cons maybe they just lean more towards like the comic book stuff? Or do you? I've never really paid attention.
There just seem to be a little bit more freedom, but then again, I see really like obscure television shows.
Right.
I get really excited.
Yeah. Like
people
don't really do that at anime cons. Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. Maybe they are neck and neck. I'm not sure anymore.
They're kind of different though, because I would say Comic Cons have more of like, I don't want to call them generic, but like generic celebrities, like. Stuff that
everyday
United States celebrities, I guess I should say. And anime cons, obviously, since it's a Japanese thing, they have Japanese celebrities, and I'm not familiar with a lot of them a lot of the time. Like, some of them I'm like, oh, I've heard of you, or oh, you did that voice or something. But
yeah, be a voice actor.
Yeah, I feel like people get more excited about like TV show actors.
You see the actual
Did you see them?
face?
Like, they have like Walking Dead people at Emerald City. You know what I mean?
Saw them, and Adam West. That was hilarious.
That's great. Yeah, so I feel like people, like, for what you're saying, like at Emerald City, like people actually want to go to this stuff because they're like, oh my god, I watch you on TV every Wednesday or whatever.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I mean, they're different, but they have a lot of crossover too. So
yeah.
Some people just only go to one. Like, I know people that just go to like Comic Cons. They don't go to anime cons, even though I think they would have an okay time at an anime con.
Yeah, but they're just not as into anime.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think if they
went, they'd see that maybe there's more to it than just anime.
Yeah, I think if they're only going to Comic Cons for cosplay, kind of like how you go to SakuraCon for cosplay, I think if they just went to an anime con for cosplay, they would have just as much fun.
I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people go for the panels and whatnot.
But we see a lot of cosplay of people just hanging out.
Yeah, but a lot of people. Okay, but that's the percentage that we see. We don't normally go to panels,
right.
And there are lines.
Well,
lines.
yeah, at Comic-Con, there's rooms dedicated to lining up and getting your things signed. Comic-Con is big for autographs.
They do that at like Anime Expo and stuff too.
Yeah, but see, then that's where the everyday actors come.
But a lot of people in line aren't in cosplay, if you look at them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is a lot of the attendance for these things are for... Sorry,
the fan is for the fan idea, yeah.
So then I'd say like cosplay is a small market of it, a small portion of it, but I think the majority of it is just normal people there to get things, to meet things and talk about people and address their fandoms.
Should we go to a rave this year? At Anime Expo, because they have that 21 plus.
Oh, not interested.
Every time we walk by it, you go, let's go in.
Jokingly, yes.
No, because they had like remember there was like
a
21.
VIP
it was like
area.
A lounge, and we were like, oh.
There was that, but I don't know. I'm not really interested.
Anyway, sorry, we went on a little tangent there. Do you strive to become a better seamstress or craft maker? By craft making, he says weapons and armor. So seamstress, sewing. Or a craft maker? Like, which one do you strive better to become?
Sewing has been a part of my family for a long time.
Right.
So I think I'm always going to want to be... Whoa, don't give me away! So I'm always striving to do better sewing, and it's... like making better sleeves and when you make a really crisp
sleeve, dude,
the rush is beyond
so
all
satisfying.
Other rush.
Because when you're cutting out the sleeve and you know how it's like too big and you have to like make it smaller for the whole, you have to do that thing, and then you're sitting there sewing it and you're going, Jesus Christ, this better fucking turn out. And then when it does, you're like, I think for me, collars are like I can't. Like, that's the hardest for me.
Oh, yeah. Anything that has to go inside out, outside out, to inside, outside out, you're just like, oh, God. So, So, you got that kind of moments, and then you have, the overwhelming just...
So you prefer the sew? You prefer what you want to be like the ultimate sewer.
That's the more constructive, like...
That's what you strive
all
more.
over the place, I'd like to get better at. When it comes to, like, weaponry, it's more of a... I have no idea how I'm going to do it. You don't even know how you're going to start.
Right.
And you wander around and you're looking at all the materials and you pick random stuff out and blah, blah, blah. I know I've said this like a billion times before. And that's really fun, too.
But
when it turns out really well, you feel
do you strive
amazing.
to become better at that, though?
No, because I would do the same method every time.
Okay. But for sewing, you're more, like, interested in learning and get
so
better seamstress.
At it. Yeah.
Have you ever been driven to integrate electronics into your cosplay?
I want to do like LEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin can help you out with that, by the way.
Yeah, well, like if I was going to go to the Vocaloid concert.
Right. Yeah, that would be the place to do some
like glowing
LED stuff.
eyes or glowing something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes.
Some cosplayers who can't sew find their talent is with wigs, props, and armor. What is your biggest strength, and what do you most want to prove on? Well, your biggest strength is sewing, I didn't say.
Yeah, biggest strength is sewing, wigs, props, and armor. Well, armor, I could definitely improve on, but I think it would just be getting more with the materials I'm using.
Like, do you ever want to use Warbler, or?
Well, yeah, I think, I could use Warbler or something a little bit more firm, or use a different technique or this, that. I've only made, like, serious armor one time.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you would have fun with Warbler, because the way you create, I think you would have fun, because you just, like, mold it into whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think you would like it.
So it would definitely be fun to do that.
Armor is what you kind of...
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That was from, I'm going to pronounce this name wrong. It's either Lancetti or Lancetti. T.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you for emailing Rebecca.
That was a fantastic email.
If you want to email Rebecca,
do so.
Rebecca at elitecosplay.com.
Yes. Or info if you want to email us.
Info is our blanket. Holly and Kevin also exist.
Yes.
So, wow, that was great. That was like interviewing Rebecca.
That was super good.
Thank you for that email. That was very nice.
Yeah.
She liked it a lot.
I did.
I'm telling her how she feels.
Well, she knows how I feel.
Oh God! What, you just opened up a bunch of freaking tabs.
Well, I wanted to see how much.
How much are they?
They're $50 a piece.
Oh.
This is for the Miku.
Is it like on the
Vocaloid.
floor, or is it seated?
These are seated, so this is the high out
One
there.
has the seated.
That's what it's.
Well, it is seated around the back, isn't it?
The upper deck.
Yeah, and then
the lower deck sold out. So.
Oh wow.
Sorry, the website that this is on is horrible,
Not
and of course
not
it reset itself. So now I have to try to. Do you got anything, Kevin? Well, I can
try to load that.
Do you want to say the
I
thing?
got it. Okay.
The things?
Oh yeah, why don't you do your mid roll? Yeah.
Okay. Yes, fine. We can do it. This episode of the Elite Cosplay Podcast is brought to you by Amazon.com. Visit elitecosplay.com/Amazon to visit our affiliate link. Anytime you make a purchase through there, we get a small kickback. It's no increase to you, but those small kickbacks help us make more content for you. So, you want to support us? You can visit elitecosplay.com/Amazon.
Yes.
We also have our t-shirts. We have the Eat Sleep Sew t-shirt, which is directly behind Holly's head, which you cannot see, unfortunately.
There it is.
And we have our elite, or just our regular cosplay shirt as well. And you can purchase or view those at elitecosplay.com/shop.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for doing that, Kevin.
No problem.
Both of those support us, so if you like us,
yes,
give us some support. Okay. A while ago, we talked about how Yaya was hooking up with cosplayfabrics.com. Were you there for that podcast?
Yes.
Okay. So we didn't have really any information about it. It was basically just like her standing at their booth and being like, can't wait, or something. So we were like kind of talking about the fabrics. Anyways, they got released now and they're being sold at Joann.
In the store or online?
In the store and online.
Sweet.
So these are the fabrics. I will show Rebecca's. So I think that actually has like things hammered into it. Anyways, they are basically mostly 4-way stretch There's some brocade. There's pleather. And some of these have like, it's like faux leather, and it looks like they have, what do you call those, Rebecca? I forgot.
Those are studs.
Studs.
Like
studs in them?
quad studs.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense, that's what they are.
I think they're actually in there because that fabric is very expensive.
Specialty fabric.
They start at $19.99 a yard. This one that Rebecca's looking at with the studs in them is $40 a yard.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Are these specific
What do you mean?
to cosplays?
No.
So they're just things that you wish you could find, but now you can find?
I think so. I think there's certain...
Because
There's a couple that I'm like, oh, that's unique to Joann's. But like these ones, these regular stretch...
There's a few, yeah.
They just look
They look like the ones you can already find in Joann's.
But
But
the brocades, there must be something
special
behind that.
And
the brocade and then the studs.
Yeah, the studs are special to me.
Yeah, but I mean for her.
Oh.
Like
why she picked
based on
those?
her cosplays.
Right.
I feel like the brocade looks familiar, like with like a gown or something.
That's like an Asian style kind of, which Joann's also already has, by the way, like the Asian style fabric.
Cosplay pattern pleather.
So we haven't looked at them in real life, so I can't talk about like how they feel or if those basic four-way stretch kind of plain fabrics really match up to the ones Joann's had. Like, what if they're a little better quality, like a little thicker
if you're making
or something?
Like a suit,
like a bodysuit.
Yeah, bodysuit. You know,
that'd be really nice.
You'd want something.
So I assume
good.
that's what they are. How do you feel about the prices, Rebecca?
When am I a billionaire? When once again, I have to go back to just kind of scrapping around and being creative and strange. I usually get my fabrics off the clearance aisle, and I wait for when they're an additional 50% off.
Yeah.
Because I've never needed to spend a lot of money on a cosplay.
Right.
But I will buy the appropriate thing.
Yes. So you just wait, yeah.
So I'll use a coupon for an expensive fabric that I need. Yes. And then other things. And I've been
like a 50%
lucky.
off.
Like when I was making that Steampunk Alice, found all these fake suedes and leathers and stuff on the clearance aisle. I don't know. It was magic. But I would never spend $40 a year. I wouldn't.
So I'm wondering, like these hammered studs.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would be like more. Would it be more cost effective to just buy the fabric? Like not this fabric, but a plain pleather.
And stud it?
And then stud it yourself?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
would it be?
Because when you buy it on eBay, you can buy like 500 studs for like $1.50.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've done that.
And it boils down to what's your time worth, though.
Right.
So
that too.
Is your
how much time you got left, and is this perfect?
Right. If it's perfect,
I bought that $39.99, because I said I never would, but I kind of want to go back. If it was absolutely perfect and I didn't need that much,
right?
You know,
right? Like maybe it was like a pouch or a belt or something. Yeah.
But can
you imagine making pants or something with that? That'd be a lot, right?
I mean, God, if you needed to make leggings and you needed that fabric,
is it four-way stretch?
You need a coupon,
or is it anything special?
It's
or is
faux leather. It says.
It's probably not stretchy then.
It would definitely.
Well, if you can see what it's made out of.
Transformers.
Here we go. Synthetic leather, cotton. No, I don't think it is stretchy.
Cotton.
So it's just like. Okay.
Well, it could be.
I don't know. Well, it wouldn't if it is hammered studs. Stretching fabric would be bad, right?
Yeah.
I think they're just printed on.
Are they just? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. Because it doesn't say studs are on the.
Oh, if they're just printed on, that's worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they are.
I think they have to be. There's no way they could ship that or manufacture. Well, you probably manufacture it in scale, but
if it really was.
But then again, if you had to make leggings, printed would be better for making leggings. But then again, you might be able to buy leggings with printed studs on them.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell. They kind of do look printed, but at the same time, they don't.
They would say that in the ingredients.
Right. They would say
in the ingredients.
And they would. But it is hand wash.
Exciting fabrics. Oh yeah, use hand wash.
I don't know. They are, but Yaya did say you can use, Joanne's coupons on them. So
yeah, so it'd definitely be a coupon moment.
Yeah, like a 50%, like stack the coupons, like buy one thing, use the 50% off one item, and then the 40% off your total purchase.
Yes, that is what Joanne's is good at.
Yeah. How do you?
That happen?
What I feel like is these fabrics are also designed in conjunction with her 3 patterns that she has with Simplicity.
Right. I think it's McCall's.
Or McCall's.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So I feel like there's probably, if you look at the fabric and then look at her patterns, there's probably like a 1-to-1 match. That's like, this goes with that. It's perfect match.
I agree. And so
it's her selling her brand.
See, doesn't that look real?
Anyway,
I mean, it's probably
these two fascination with
sorry,
this studs.
The stud ones are confusing, but how do you feel? What about the other ones? So like, there's like the basic 4-way stretch.
It all looks like other stuff that exists in the world.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I wonder if it's thicker because, like she said, for a bodysuit. So like when you're making it, it's not like you're like, ooh, it's see-through, or like you can see things, like your underwear or something. Because it's really important. Because leggings with girls, they're like.
Have you seen the new Gap?
75%
Gap
are
has
see-through.
These signs out front that say the new blackout fabric, and they have leggings.
So you can bend over?
Yeah, so I was very interested in that. I was like, okay, here we go.
I think they're a little expensive.
Well, yeah, it's Gap.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh, this fabric, yes.
But if they are, like we said, we haven't touched them, so I can't judge fully. But if they are, like, nice, like when you touch them and you're like, oh, I understand, like thickness-wise, then fine.
Then we'll allow you to buy them.
But $40 a yard, there's got to be something to that.
Yeah. I mean, it could also just be low volume. Like, they just didn't make a lot of it.
Maybe.
Test it out to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Or it's new and they can do it. Early adopter.
Oh, people will buy them all the time. It's not going to be an issue.
Yeah.
This one is exciting to look at.
$40
like
a
if
yard,
I saw this rusted
$40 a yard. If you needed 2 yards of that fabric, it's $80.
Excited.
Sorry, I'm just like, you don't think about it, like, you're like, 40, oh, okay, and then when you, like, say, like, when you look at how much you really need, like, 2 or 3 yards, you're like,
you always accidentally spend a lot on cosplay.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, it's only $13 a yard, whatever, and then you're like, oh, I need 5 yards of that.
And then it's, $130 later, and you're like, oh, wow.
Oh.
Those pleats come and get you.
Yeah. Oh,
they
God,
do.
because they eat up a lot of fabric. Anyways.
Oh, yeah. God, no, would I buy these for pleats? Oh, crap.
That was the question that was
like
in
4 times
this was
the fabric.
This was the question that was in the email. Like, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about
these specific things?
How do you feel about the price? Yeah.
So you tricked me into answering the
email.
The email.
What?
I don't know.
No, I already told you I was going to talk about it.
I know, but I forgot that I didn't know it was this thing.
Yeah, either did I. I was like,
it doesn't matter.
You caught me off guard, Holly.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter, guys.
Gosh darn it, Holly.
Doesn't matter. Anywho, I don't know. I think it's great that Joanne's
anything that brings cosplay.
Yeah, and like McCall's and all those companies have been kind of. I guess I wouldn't call it early adopters, but like quickly adapting to the fact that cosplayers are a big part of their market. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of companies are a little slow and they're like, no, blah, blah, blah.
Like Warbler.
I think one of the things is when you go up to that counter to get it cut, they always ask, what are you making?
Right, and everybody's like, oh, a costume probably. And then all the employees were like, everybody's fucking making a costume. And then Joanne's was like, well, gee, let's capitalize on it.
Yeah.
But I think it's great, a lot easier now to just kind of jump into cosplay.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Nowadays.
Especially when I look through like patterns and I go to the costume section, there's a lot that are like aimed at you. There's Game of Thrones costume patterns, like you don't even have to like try to modify something. They already made it for you.
Yeah.
And so now you just get to deal with the pattern, which is a horror show in and of itself.
Like when I made that hat, that pattern, it just like said a sentence and didn't expand. And I was like, what? Yeah. I need more information. Like that's how patterns are. They say something and you're like, what?
Because they expect you to know how to sew and to know the nomenclature, like to really understand what each word means. And so they leave out a lot because they expect you to be educated.
No.
And you're sitting there going, what?
There was one pattern I was having a hard time, and then I found the blog of the woman who creates patterns for that company, and she created that pattern.
Yeah.
And like I was getting real close to emailing her and being like, what the fuck, lady. Like, it was that one. It was like the white one, and we were trying to figure out how to place it.
Well,
that one had me almost crying.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
I mean, the way the fabric is attached, the whole inside out, the wrong sides together, and then the curves and volume, it is really mystifying. Like, it blows my mind, the shapes that we create when we, like, anything we make, I'm just like, that's gonna be this,
Because when you're looking at it, you're like, this can't turn into that.
Right. Inside curves, oh my god, it just blows my mind.
Well, yeah, don't mess up if you're using these fabrics.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No mistakes. Or
I would probably
do a test outfit first in white and then just
in muslin or whatever.
whatever's cheap, and then redo it.
Yeah, because
I wonder how many people do that. Like, be able to test one first.
They do. That's what you're supposed to do.
Really?
You're supposed to draft out, like when.
Yeah, you just hang out with really risky people.
like when you're kind of like creating your outfit, you're supposed to kind of like draft it out in a cheap like cotton, and then you're like, okay, I understand, and so then you make it.
You guys just go ham and.
Well, a lot of people just go ham, really. But if you want to be really good and make it really nice, yes, you're supposed to draft it out, and that's what designers do. That's what sometimes you see it on
Project Runway.
One way. All right, I'm taking the iPad away from you now because you're just staring at fabrics this whole time. Do you enjoy it?
What now?
You don't know, you're just looking at them the whole time. Like, you're very intrigued.
Yeah, I was intrigued. I was looking at each one of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like things.
Stuff and things.
I wanna go to Joann's and play with them. I doubt the one in Seattle has it, but if you go to a bigger one, probably in Tukwila or Shoreline, you could probably find them. Yeah. You got anything for me today?
I don't. Was not prepared this week. I did have something.
Wow.
And then I forgot.
That was it?
Yeah.
You forgot
I forgot.
something.
Well, I mean, right now, we can talk about what we're working on.
What do we work? Oh, I was going to say we're kind of amping up the Twitch streaming right now.
Yes.
So for what I wanted to do, basically it's going to be photo editing and then sometimes cosplay making. Because that's mainly what we do.
3D printing junk on there.
Maybe. That would be really boring to watch.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. And we're also thinking about Twitch live streaming our podcasts on Saturdays.
Yes.
Streaming.
They would be kind of short, probably. It'd be like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have a time specification for this podcast. But it was something we're kind of throwing around because the program we updated might be able to handle all the mics.
It can't, but
it can't.
That's fine. Yeah,
Oh,
I thought it could.
Said it.
I was very hopeful last
to
night.
me.
We'll just have to shout.
Yeah, hello.
Really loud.
Yes.
But Kevin has a voice that can carry very far.
Maybe.
So we'll just whisper it to you, and
Right,
then you can do all our voices.
Okay.
But it's
we can have two different wigs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, a yellow wig and a pink wig.
Yeah.
And then
Well, it has to be like in the front, so I can just spin
switch
it real
around.
quick.
Yeah.
We could sew two together.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, the guy,
mayor's
the mayor.
face.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Just like that. All right, we're doing
Oh wow! Now I really want this to happen. I don't even remember what we're talking about. Oh, we're doing
live
it.
streaming.
Okay.
Live streaming is something we kind of wanted to do when we started the podcasts.
Sure.
Kinda. We were like, should we?
Well, was it when we did the video games? We did the video games.
Oh yeah, that was live streaming.
Octodad.
Yeah, we did
Is that
Octodad.
one, right?
Yeah,
did
it
we
was
also
that
do
one.
the goat one?
We did not do Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator. But yeah, it's something we kind of thought about. So it might happen. We'd probably have to hash out some things, but and then we had to be really good about it because sometimes if we're busy, we don't film the podcast until
A few days.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll have to edit something. What else are we working on? You said we're working on something?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know.
So, like, what I'm working on...
Oh my gosh.
I'm working on a lot of
Personal
crap.
development.
Yes.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
And consistency.
We're growing up.
Yes. No, what I'm working on some armor pieces that I want to print out in 3D. And then we can do, like, a comparison of, like...
Yeah, we want to do a comparison of 3D printing to craft foam to Warbler.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But,
it's actually going to be part of our junior high presentation that we're doing.
Oh.
But yeah, the 3D printing takes a long time, especially a piece so we're gonna probably end up doing some type of shoulder armor, and that thing's gonna be I estimate a day of 24 solid hours of printing, so it will be running for a while.
You should probably get some more of that plastic?
No, that's plenty.
Okay.
That's plenty.
All right. Well, that's what Kevin's working
That's
on.
what I'm working
You should
on.
really be working on a cosplay.
Yes, I'm going to.
Okay, guys, you heard it first.
Coming down the wire. Well, so,
Kevin just said he's working on a cosplay.
well, so the other thing, you can make everything with it. Like, you can make guns
Yeah.
and buttons.
Yeah, but you should find a character you want to do.
I want to do all the characters.
Maybe
I'll just do a Halo character.
Maybe you can be the boy version of what I'm making, because I'm making the girl version, and we can make you a little fish hat. Actually, I don't want to make that hat ever again. That was a traumatizing experience.
We're gonna
that
have
bad.
to print the hat.
Yeah, you gotta 3D.
It'd be like
the
a
fish
helmet.
hat. Yeah.
It'll be so hard.
Yeah, we can make it out of Legos.
Legos.
Yep.
Lego hat.
Yep. That's
Glue
it,
it
guys.
together.
All right. Well, you gotta pick a cosplay now.
I
You
do?
got yeah. You gotta
Because
think
I
about
said it.
Yes.
I could do a Destiny character. I found a bunch of the weapons and whatnot, and I found the ghost that goes with it.
I don't think you should do it from convenience. You should do it what you really want to dress up as.
But you hate everything that I'm going to pick, so...
No, I if you want to be a Halo dude, be a Halo dude.
Live your dreams. Be the pink Halo character.
I know the
Donut.
big Halo guy.
Okay, don't talk about that.
Be that one.
Okay.
Anyways.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
Since you have nothing, and I pretty much provided all the content, except
And they
actually
know I brought nothing.
Lancetti or yeah,
She wasn't even gonna
I don't even
dress
You brought yourself.
me.
Yeah, you brought your body.
And
And
the
that's what
lipstick.
people really want from you from this podcast. They just want you to be there.
Yeah.
They get excited when Rebecca's
there.
around. So, yeah, that's the 55th episode of Elite Cosplay Podcast. Don't forget to go to elitecosplay.com/Amazon if you're ever going to shop at Amazon and you want to support us. It literally is just a link, and then you just do your regular shopping. Or you can go to elitecosplay.com/shop and check out our t-shirts and enjoy them because they're pretty nice.
They are
American
very
Apparel
nice.
Softness, guys. It's great. Next con we're going to is the KurCon, so if you're going there, we'll see you there.
Yes.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.